What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C. And in this video, I'll be reviewing Black Ink Crew. What? Yeah, Black Ink Crew. I don't know why I was just calling Black Ink. Season 2, episode 16, 17, y'all. I'm sorry, I just got through to my little so-called rant on the Mimi leaked tape. That's all I have to say. So it just threw me off. It was definitely a lot going on, but we do see in the previews, basically Dutch just quits. Again, that she quit before. I mean, yeah, she did quit technically, because remember she had left through the surgery, but she's back there again, and then everybody feels uncomfortable. We won't see till next week. So there's a lot going on. We know C's picked up. We got the next day that C's is with his brother, big brother Ty, and he's sitting there talking. And he already knows something is up because from last night, he basically sees that Dutch is on talking to this chick that he, screwed around with and smashed, that was blurred out. Now, for whatever reason, consider that she basically called Dutch emailed her, but still contacting her, right? Now, he contacted her she contacted Duchess through email, and I'm knowing fast forward, but Duchess ends up revealing how she was able to get in contact with. Yeah, sorry about the phone. Anyways, she ends up contacting her because she's able to just Facebook her through the email that she uses to log in, and is able to find all this information. So she agreed that she wants to talk and tells her all the stuff. But see, I don't think Siege knew that at the time, but he was just shocked to find out she was on the phone. He just in shock. Ty and him are talking, about the situation. But, about he gave, Ty was like, you made her the queen of everything. And basically, like, to a certain thing, they're basically saying, like, okay, he fucked up. But basically, the situation's toxic. So he already knows, since he's caught, what the repercussions going to be. And what the consequences are going to be. So he already know I fucked up and this is not going to look too good. And when some people get mad, they sit here and say a bunch of shit. I mean, when they get so mad, sometimes they start stepping up and saying stuff that they would have, probably would have kept secret as long as the good terms. But Caesar's all going by, like, he was saying how it happened. Turned out this chick that he was actually bugging with, whatever, previously before he got with Duchess. And he just decided one thing, he hung out with her next minute. I mean, we already knew probably something else because he didn't hug chick or even dap the girl. He kissed her in the mouth. So he kind of liked this chick to a certain degree. Liked her to fuck her, I guess. But, and hung out with her, And so, she sat there and, like I said, so after they smashed or whatever, right, and she contacted, because, Dutch was trying to call this 3-something in the morning. She still doesn't know that, still calling, whatever. Because we fast forward to her apartment. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get this out the way, y'all. Now, she is so pissed off and takes off all his stuff. But we hear some little information. Not questionable. When we seen part of the rest of this early season 2, we noticed that the lights went off, the power went off. So, you sometimes get a couple of bumps and whatever, before they just turn something off, whatever. But the bill to be the amount that it was, somebody's not managing anything. I did question that and a couple other people. Shout out to Ruger McGrew, one of my subbies that's always commenting most of all my videos. He pointed it out in the last review that I did about, how we're talking about the Tiffany thing. He's blaming the thing on Tiffany and his disrespectful ass behavior and outcry and burst and lashing he did right in front of his mama, to his mom, whatever, right? And the Tiffany thing. So, but the money didn't just get mismanaged. I'm glad, thank you, shout out Ruger, Ruger for reminding me. The money didn't get just mismanaged just because of Tiffany. Tiffany wasn't working there. She didn't accumulate. She wasn't there long enough for the damn bills not to be paid. Now, she wasn't managing. She wasn't that damn accountant, nothing like that. So, we hear this Duchess reminding us, because we see about, we could have, how they have the game, like work or school or, some event, you ever be like, guess how many, or even a baby shower, guess how many pins is in the thing, you get a prize, or guess how many gumballs, and you get a prize. Can thought about when I seen all his damn shoes and, you know, all in clear box, each having an individual bin. I thought about let's guess how many shoes that C's has. Because, I mean, it was, I don't know, about 40, 50, I mean, that was a good ass amount. Okay? Probably some joke. I'm just saying, those probably the motherfuckers probably at least cost at least probably $200. I don't know, I'm just taking a guess. But Duchess told us, like, he got all these damn shoes, but he can't keep the power on at Black Ink. And that probably... and she was like, she was just mad hell. So, you know, C's and Ty's on the way, you know, over there. And she does call the cops because she already know it might possibly be the situation. So the cops do stay, but they do tell her this, though. Now... you didn't legally evict him, so you leaving stuff out. You know, she even had the dog, the cage, everything just out, all his shit. So, basically, the cops was like, look, this. If you sit here and you take all the stuff that's a legal victim, which means that's your ass. So she was like, okay, well, I'll just have him bring. So she brought all the stuff back into her living room. And, of course, you know, he's getting his shit. They already know it's some stuff about to go down, whatever. And, of course, Ty is there, and the first thing they notice is the cops and Ty. They just like, oh, so, but the police were just really, they stood there, but they just, you know, I forgot what they asked, but I know one of the policemen asked him, did he still want to stay? And he said, no, I'm getting my stuff. So, of course, he's getting all his stuff, and I guess Ty ends up getting the van somehow, and he also brings Teddy. Now, Teddy, you know, if we find out some information that, well, I mean, at least that's, you know, either Dutch couldn't talk shit or it could be possibly true, that Dutch is like, Teddy stays with his mama. He ain't got no job, whatever, the case is out. I mean, it's just a lot going on here. So, see, he's like, okay, get stuff. So, when he's on his way to get his last thing, and first he was trying to avoid leaving Duchess, because like I said, he was saying, like, despite all, it ended up to this because it was just sick and tired. You know, Duchess, even though after Duchess came back to the shop and they reconciled, got back together, it was still problems in a relationship. He could never make her smile, can do this and this. It was just that it was still repeating. And it's kind of like, dude, to a certain extent, dude, you should have just, you know, if it was that bad, bro, you should have took it a minute, but you didn't have to get back. It just, you know, I don't know, it should have been kind of in it. Y'all could have probably reconciled first, but that's their business. I'm not them. I'm myself. You know, but it was kind of like, okay, dude, this is something that could have been avoided. But she's all talking major shit in between because she let him know, like, okay, before he actually, I think this is when he came back in there to basically talk to her. But I mean, first, it was like, he was like, let me talk, because he came and get the last thing. She basically like, okay, why'd you do this to me? Blah, 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 blah. And it turned out because the girl told her, okay, he hit it, blah, 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 and all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. And that same morning, that same day when he cheated, whatever, you know, because of course, but by the way, C's had to let us know, like, he was surprised cops there. He's like, why it's there? It's not illegal to cheat. Well, no, it's not illegal to cheat. I mean, you can't get sued. I think in some marriages, a certain state, anyway, you know, you get more money if you find out somebody cheats or somebody commits adultery. Am I correct? I think so. I don't know. But anyways, so she is, turn out he fucked her unprotected that same day and got with this chick, whatever, right? So when he's still leaving, talking all this shit, like, I basically helped you out, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't me to black ink, because he just like, he's sick and tired, blah, blah, blah. So make a long story short, of course, then she basically like, it wasn't for me to black ink. He's like, wait a minute. And the confessional is like, I'm your boss. I signed your checks, type of thing, right? But it's one of those things, it's like, I helped you do this and this, this and this. And then here's, Duchess does, ding, ding, a checklist. Ding, ding, ding. You helped me out. What are you talking about? You helped me out, basically. Okay. And this is when he leaves out and he's going to his car. And she's just like this. Ding, ding, ding. Last time I checked, I came here with my own BMW. Ding, ding, ding. I had my own place. Ding, ding, ding. You out my house now. Ding, ding, ding. You never had nowhere to go. You don't have nowhere to go. Ding, ding, ding. You don't even pay your child. You don't even pay this and this. I helped your child. Ding, ding, ding. You didn't wash your ass properly. Ding, ding, ding. I'm just saying, it was just really, it was just a shaking my damn head moment, okay? But we all knew that, like I said, if he don't have, I understand they staying together and maybe, you know, people, you know, move out their place, whatever. But the way it was making it seem like as if, and I had to scratch my head because when they broke up and stuff, and I don't know how many weeks she was gone, or it was a month or something, or how long when she left to have her surgery when she went back home to North Carolina, where was Steve staying at then? Okay, never mind. Let me just say, you know, it's like never. But like I said, it was a lot of shoes, and it does kind of like make it seem like, you know, he didn't have nowhere. I don't know. It's a bunch of questions. Some questions there. Okay, and we'll let it be. So, but before he left, also, this is when she made him out before she started doing the checklist. Okay, about what she did. He made up a comment like, okay, it was another thing is, I think he was referring to that dude, that cat's name, Mark, made a thing to the phone. She was like, but that was months ago, blah, blah, blah. And she's trying to say confession was like, you know, to us, you know, that was a part, you know, part distant away from her life, whatever, and that was minor. Now, ain't that the same cat was talking about probably the photos, whatever, or incriminating photos that he had, did I say that word right? You know, photos on the laptop that she was with at that business meeting with her ex-boyfriend. Is that who she's referring to? Remember, like I said, I ain't gonna sugarcoat anything. It's still questionable. Like I said, that's their business. But that's what he's talking about, thinking, bringing up about, I think that her ex, right? The one he said that she still talks to, and he was saying like, you know, I wish, you know, he don't treat you like he's supposed to. I can treat you like, I don't know why the hell I did. But I mean, it was kind of like, you know, remind me one of them R&B songs and stuff, you know, or Joe, what was that song? All the Things, you know. Anyways, so I don't know, but it just seemed like as soon as he brought it up, she basically like disrespectful, and basically he was pretty much, you know, that was that. So but like I said, even whether that happened or not, in the end, if y'all reconcile, I'm supposed to be working with it, dude. Like I said, dude, you have the choice. When mom said kiss and make up or whatever, or what you know, or it could just been ended at there. I just want to enter good terms and blah blah blah. Okay, he didn't have to go back, get back with her if he didn't want to. You know what I mean? But he does regret in the end about this stuff. Okay, but like I said, you know, even him and his bro Ty were talking, you know, in between, going back and forth, whatever the van, and he, you know, Ty was saying something about, I remember one time I hope that you don't go back the next day, going back to her, have me do all this work. And, you know, I even got kicked out of my mom's house one day. And then, you know, they cut off and edit. And as soon as Teddy was like this, well, everybody gets kicked off for their mom, at least that one time. It seemed. So, yeah, so we got that going on. So Skylar, who must have power walked her ass or got a taxi wherever she was. I'm starting, I ain't gonna lie. Skylar's my girl. So please bring her back for season 3 or keep her on there. It seems like the more we get to hear about Sky, the more it's kind of like she just has this cool factor. You know, it seems like once you realize what type of person she is, I mean, at least here, because I mean, I was like, yes, when the commentary was Sky, right? So that's just like, there's not too many people that she's cool with New York, first of all, because she's not from here. Even though we'll go later on, like Sassy, I thought, and her, like I said, well, like this, I don't know about her and Kwame. We didn't get a chance to see really too much with her and Kwame at all. Anyway. She was talking to her, right? And, you know, Sky was like, I got here as fast as I can. When Stasha started talking, you just see the realness. Sky is sitting there patting with the neck and all like this or whatever, right? Ooh. And she just like, what you got here? Got the heat on here, shit? Whatever. And in between, when Duchess is telling what the hell happened, did y'all know this? Oh my gosh. She was like, let me go get a drink. Let me get a cup. I'll get my, you know, fix myself a drink. She took it to the head, that booty wine, whatever the fuck she was drinking, but Sky, she took it to the head. Like I said, I love Sky. Like I said, I'm glad she's on here as she's the main character, one of the main characters, not characters, main people on here, on the cast, because so when Duchess is explaining in detail about this stuff, I had to agree. Like I said, Sky is definitely just like what I'm starting to like. Sky maybe crazy, maybe silly, crazy as hell out there as personality, but she is actually the voice of reason, and I've been noticing these last couple episodes at times. Okay, so and she just so silly as hell and just, you know, fun. But I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing because I'm thinking about her taking it to the head, but She had said this because when Duchess talking about when she did call the girl, and the girl talked to her, telling her, she sent an email because she emailed her a picture of her and her and C's. Maybe that same outfit he wore that same night, whatever, right? Where she could tell if he wore that last night, okay? I remember he had the mustard, Coney Dog Island stain right here on the shirt right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knew it was a current picture, you know what I mean? Not something, so she's explaining. Now, Sky is upset, Duchess was talking about, now she spoke to the girl 5 hours and a half. And Sky is like, even telling her to her face, and even confession was like, that is crazy as hell. She's like, what are y'all coming back? You're gonna go to Starbucks or some shit? What was 5.5 hours? She was like, Jesus could have been right there once she ran into C's and stuff and just, got him right there and let it down. Or got his face. What the hell you up here kumbaya with the bitch for? I mean, I don't mean to say bitch in the kumbaya same little, but what I'm saying is, you sitting here having waiting to exhale, sister moments and shit, with her on the phone. Then this heifer who's sitting here, basically on some jump off stuff. I fucked your man, he doing this, blah, blah, blah. She telling her, he's going to get his tax. She was also on the C's. She basically going to change the tat, cover up the tat that they have. The chest, the king and the queen chest, his king chest piece on his hand. And he going to have that removed. And he gonna get her initials, and he been fucking her raw, and he gonna marry her and all this other stuff. But it's like I said, that side piece stuff, it just could have been, what the hell, you had to spend 5.5 hours. Already you already doing kind of cyber stalking, doing Facebook searches and shit. But then you gotta sit here and spend 5.5 hours. Then here you go, extra kicker. Then she's sitting here, and she got on the iPad, and then Sky, I'm like I said, Sky just happy, bro. She like, this is more crazier. You sitting here, she talking to the girl, and then she sitting here, recording the whatever the conversation, so they blurring out because girl, so you won't hear her voice, and it's kind of distorted. Like when they be having another 48 one of them crime shows or series and shit, and then the people be trying to give out information, and they try to distort, so you won't know who the hell it is, like they an informant or something, or somebody who like got caught up some shit, and they won't be caught. And so she just like, yeah, and he this and this, and then just hear Dutch's story, but she recorded the conversation, I guess, I don't know, for proof or whatever, to see just in case he lied about it, whatever, but then she ends up putting the phone to C's or whatever, or got kicked. I think she might have gave the phone to C's, but then she let him know like he was there, So yeah, so she's, because she said also she does have other friends, but she wouldn't want them to be disclosed. She felt close to Sky enough and comfortable enough to tell her that information. So, of course, Duchess is good. She's like, I did everything for this dude, and look what he did to me, blah, blah, blah. Because, she also let Siege know that she was quitting the shop, and she just wants certain things. We don't know if they're still together or not. I don't know. We got, 2 more episodes left for this, and then until season 3. So, anyways, y'all, she, like I said, y'all, so we got, yeah, we'll get to C's situation. No, let's finish Duchess. So, Sky Brand, she has this, cigar party nights out after Duchess, whatever, her quitting. And she got the first lady of G-Unit. I didn't talk about that. I think it's Bondy Blue was saying that she had G-Unit, or was it Mike B? My YouTube Mike B, or my other YouTube cousin, Some More Love. They're all previous back YouTube. But she has a tat or G-Unit. And by the way, first of all, I didn't know 50 was revising G-Unit again. They all fell down and stuff. I don't know they coming back. And then second of all, Olivia, I thought was the first lady. Even though it was another chick that was supposed to be original first lady. I forgot what her name was. Lady Scarface or something like that. But she was supposed to be the original first lady before Liv. Okay, I think she was a rapper or something. She was in the Wankster video, I think. If y'all look it up. I might be wrong, but I could have sworn she was supposed to be like Lady Scarface or something. And she got axed, but Liv officially was the one. And even then, she didn't get no album. She got a couple singles on feature and stuff. Another story, another time. But anyways, so she's out. Obviously, she cool with Angela, the girl Teddy took to the Bahamas. She invited Sassy and Kwame. I guess Sky didn't know that Kwame and her were cool, but I guess she was maybe referring to the Sassy and Mercer. Yeah, and I think another chick. So they all smoke cigars. And she decided to tell them, referring to Sassy, saying that she apologized for her behavior And again, but in a way, she was still saying, like, but it was because I had a miscarriage then. And I was going through something. I put this wall in the fences. And of course, Sassy Confessional was kind of like, here she go again with the fence. So you kind of feel like you feel sorry for Duchess, but at the same time, you have to admit that she has been being a bitch, and it's almost like she's trying to excuse still her illnesses. I do feel bad that Duchess, and C's might be assholes. Last thing, okay, C's an asshole, and he has his faults, whatever, right? But girl, you on the faults too, and you're trying to sit and say, I took it out on everybody. I didn't feel like I ain't nobody to turn to. And that's what Sassy said. Wait a minute, that's some bullshit. I was your girl. I was there for you. What are you talking about? I'm now already feeling some kind of way. And that's what you're talking about. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Somebody had to play. I wish they had somebody to play the violins right then and there. But at the same time, it's like she took out whatever anger. It wasn't just like taking out. She started shit and lied and put it on Teddy. Because you remember also she was fucking with Teddy now, for whatever reason. I mean, she was cool, but for some reason she ain't fucking with Teddy, so I don't know. Unless he said some other shit about maybe her. I don't know, but she's so cool with supposedly everybody except Teddy. Now, so on the other hand, so you had to mean. Then she had this attitude like she listened to that flawless the beginning part of Beyonce talking about not bringing up, but I'm just saying that bow down bitches because she just was like, I'm the queen. Remember that? What was that? Queen Marie Antoinette. I remember a subby that used to put it, but she was like off, let them eat cake and all this stuff. I mean, she just had like this power trip of thinking she was beyond everybody. Girl, you could still be in power, but you always gotta remain humble. You know what I mean? Stay grounded. Don't try to get up in air up in the sky and shit, because somebody gonna pop that damn balloon and you're gonna bust your ass to the ground in reality. And so Sassy, I think, decides to talk to her. She was letting her talk to her first, because Sassy's like, we ain't gonna have like it happened last time. So she basically like this. You know what? What happened last time is that I want to be there. I want to be cool with you, because Sassy's still like this. I'll take apology, but we still kind of like this, because it still can go either other way. But she was just like, because like I said, not to bring it up again, but I hate when how you forget one point and then you forget it. And it is until too late, or phone conversation, whatever. And in that same interview I was telling you about with, I think, Global Grind, that I mentioned, I think, in the last two reviews. And the same one, remember, she was talking about friends and having friends. And then at the same time, she was up there talking about the perception of her. And people were thinking her that way because some of these people were uneducated viewers. And they don't know it takes 2 weeks to make one episode, but still you gave them the animation. I mean, yeah, people can edit and chop up stuff what you say, but at the same time, she chose a lot. They got a lot of coverage based on what you gave them, and you meant it somewhat, even though you're trying to make excuses that your behavior was out of line. So you gave it to them. So I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how current that is, but that's what I'm saying is I can understand why Sassy's still a little bit skeptical about her, which but we're still rooting for you. Anyway, so she's just sitting here like apologizing to Sassy that she's a bitch, but she has flaws and everything else. And Sassy just maybe Sassy was like this. She does feel like Karma is a bitch because the way she acted, regardless, was uncalled for, so whatever. But at the same time, she understands that maybe took all the stuff from to happen, to basically reality hit her in the head. And let her know, like, this was uncalled for, whatever, but move on. But she realizes that. So, but they do hug it out and smile, and Duchess still in confessional saying that she actually was happy that she apologized. It wasn't like, you know how she used to be before, she'll say something, then imagine she talked to confessionals. She was kind of like, once she apologized to the person, it was kind of like she was kind of like being a little bit grounded, or somewhat a stronger step to being the cool Duchess that we all liked and loved in the first season. And so, of course, after that scene, let's go quick with the little C's part. Then we go to oh shit. Okay, so let's get oh shit out the way. Oh shit's talking to Puma, and Puma's the only married friend that he know. Oh shit asked Puma when he knew it was the right time to get married, because I do believe that the old shit is trying to get married to this girl because he doesn't want Tina cycle. It's not because I don't think it's love, whatever. And like even Puma said in the confessionals, like I hope he ain't getting married just because he's about to go to jail, just because it's his third child, whatever. You know, just because he's about to be a father again, but not because he doesn't see himself with the same person and doesn't want to, be a union, be one with a person, and respect their marriage vows. So anyway. Puma was saying he thought the day he found out, and he's got this little bit beautiful little girl with him, the whole time. She was quiet as heck. That's a good little baby. But anyway, he's like, when he took three shots of Henny and he looked at his daughter or something like that, and he looked at and he realized that he loved her, and you could see himself obviously, marrying this woman and being their lives and stuff like that, and basically marrying Kwani, and he could see himself being a family man. He was already family, but you know what I mean, with a wife. So, he was the only thing he talked about was she was like, warned him like, did you meet the mom, mother-in-law? And he's having a problem, of course, with mother-in-law, or I like to say monster-in-law with Denise ass in her case. And he's just saying he's the one who suffers Kwani, because Kwani's the one who suffers mentally, physically, and he still is trying. Puma being so woosah, so cool person that he is, he's still trying to sit there and wish that it can hopefully work it out for the sake of his daughter. And in the end, it's kind of like, okay, when y'all two married and she can't be on, and she's still on some stupid shit, just let it go. I mean, anyway. But, like, they go, Puma's like, they go into the pawn shop, and because he said he's looking for a ring, and he just was surprised that they go to the pawn shop. He's sitting here like, oh, and look at all this classic collection. And he admits also, admits that Anya got expensive taste and stuff like that or whatever. And it's just like, Mike B was saying something along the lines like, it seemed like she got pregnant because she's when she was saying last episode, like she got pregnant on purpose. Really? Never mind. I'm just saying. Sorry, y'all. I already talked damn near too much, but I didn't clear off the other videos on my manic car, so the camera basically telling me to shut the fuck up. But anyway, last part, Scott was just like, basically, that was wrong. You had to see from the angle what you did to her, and that pretty much was it. And C's did ask Sky, basically, after the convo, like, what, I need you to do another job. I need you to find another female tattoo artist. And Sky was like, man, you basically messed up by getting rid of her, and, you fucked up by basically screwing another broad, whatever. Because in the end, Sky was talking to confessionals, like, it's going to be hard to get somebody replacing me in a level that bring the income like Duchess did. So even not just for relationship wise, but business sense, he fucked up more ways than one. Okay, so in the end, they just had they showed after it was the last scene that C's realized his relationship is actually toxic, and then deep down inside, he was ready to get caught. He was just sick and tired, and that's pretty much it. Because he's like, in the end, the relationship put a bad on you, and that's also one of the things that Duchess was asked at the thing before she apologized. Or I think Kwame might be asking her, did you feel like when you were with C's, did it bring, worse out? Well, I'm just saying, she clearly had something to do with him. It did seem like everything was cool until once they got together. It was already risky when you miss business with pleasure, and unfortunately it was just a negative downfall, and it just seemed like it's been just dragging on. So that's the end of my review, y'all. Shout out to my YouTube fam. Shout out to my old new subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, click down below and like, share, and grab a pleasant week, pleasant night for the weekend, and I'll definitely see y'all in the next video, and probably with another hat on. Anyway, y'all take care.